Let's take you to table tennis right now. Egypt dominated the men and women's team event over there in Tunisia, where they battled for the ticket for the team event for the Paris 2024 Olympics. Nigeria parading the likes of Aruna Quadri, Olajide Bode Abiodun, and could not go past the likes of Mohamed Bouali from Egypt, Omar Assa, and then other players from the Egyptian squad. The women, they dominated, the Egyptians dominated the Nigerian ladies, of course, into that team event for the Paris 2024 Olympics. And from that start of the tournament, Nigeria and Egypt remained unbeaten as they maintained a 100% record without dropping one set. But only in the final, it was Egypt who dominated with Dina Meshref, Hannah Goudert, Marwa Al-Hodabi, beating the trio of Fatima Bello, Effiong Edem, and Olufunke Oshonaike. To this, the men and women's team event, Egypt. Those were taking the ticket. To join us in this conversation will be Latifat Adebayo, of course, a sport journalist for Nigeria, who is in Tunis covering the event for the ITTF Africa. Thank you so much, Latifat, for joining us on the show.
My pleasure.
All right. Did you have any benefit of doubt with the fact that Nigeria dominated or even paraded their top gun in table tennis for men and women's team event? We did see the like of Funke Oshonaike, with Edem Effiong, and the likes of Fatima Bello, who even stood up in the ranking there, being paraded for Nigeria. In the men's section, Olajide Bode Abiodun and Aruna Quadri were in the stands for Nigeria, but could not go past a strong Egyptian side. Did you have any benefit of doubt when they got to the finals after not dropping any set?
Well, when it comes to Nigeria and Egypt, anything is possible. But in the past couple of years, we've seen how the gap has become widened, especially in the team events and doubles events. In the last World Cup, in the last Olympics, it was Egyptians. They took the team events, they took the mixed doubles as well. So this is not like, it's just like a recurrent event here. So Egyptian team right now, they are very, very strong, the strongest in Africa. And they have just shown how impeccable they are against Nigeria. Nigeria tried their best, but, you know, Aruna Quadri was able to get the first win for Nigeria against Mohamed Bouali, but that was how it all stopped. The wins stopped coming for Nigeria. Even Aruna came back the second time to, you know, try to get another win against Omar Assa, but it wasn't possible, which eventually was the winner for Egypt. Also in the women's team as well. The likes of Funke Oshonaike and Effiong. I think with time, perhaps when the new youth players are being breeded into the team, perhaps we will be seeing new results. But right now, that is where we are, and well, Egypt is the one reigning at the moment.
All right. With Esther Oribamishe, I did see future. Fatima Bello, I did see future there. Ajoke Ojomu, I saw future in the women's squad. But we've always had this issue of the coaching of these players going into big competition. We know what Egypt have done going into this competition and how they dominate play in this competition. Do you think this also was something that deterred us in this team event for the Olympic ticket?
Well, in terms of coaching, yeah, we still have the same set of coaches who has been with Team Nigeria for at least 10 years. In fact, if not more. Coach Alakoro is still the national team coach, even though there are talks that we might be having a new coach in the future. Let's say before the year runs out, there might be another team, national team coach, because Coach Alakoro is going to retire very, very soon. I particularly thought that we could have prepared better, but you know, when you have players all scattered all around the world, Olajide was coming from the US, Aruna Quadri from Portugal, Edem Effiong from Italy, and then we have Funke Oshonaike also was coming from Germany. So there was no time for them to gel or even have like a huge strategy going into this. But at least they get to the final, which shows that they didn't relax and they gave their all. Now, right now, we have the mixed doubles actually going on.
Okay.
There's an Olympic ticket in the mixed doubles, just one. I just saw Funke Oshonaike and Olajide Omotayo, who just defeated a Tunisian duo in the semifinals. So they're into the finals right now, and we're waiting for the other finalists in Egypt. Egypt are currently playing against each other right now. Omar Assar and Dina Meshreva are taking on the defending champions, who are Anna Goda and Mohamed Ebieli. So Nigeria is into the final in the mixed doubles. Anything can happen, but what is most important is that Olympic ticket. If we have missed out on the men's and the women's team, perhaps we can do more with the mixed team. Mixed doubles, sorry.
We'll be waiting to see what unfolds there in Tunis. I'll be waiting also for the singles match, because I know maybe we've got a short. Nigeria will get a short at the singles match. And for the mixed doubles, I know who the whole ticket will be going to already. The defending champions are there, so you know that there is much to take. Well, thank you so much. Time to that, friend. I would have continued this conversation. Thank you, Latifat Adebayo, for joining us on the show today.
My pleasure, and you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. You too. All right, enjoy your stay there in Tunisia.